Arjun, welcome to Freestyle Chess, FIDE Freestyle Chess World Championship. This entire tour, you've played so many tournaments and now it is culminated into this World Championship. So how are you feeling about it that, this is now from being Grand Slam Tour to now a World Championship?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. It adds more prestige. But for me, freestyle has always been one of the important ones because it's I think one of the few tournaments Magnus is playing. So yeah, getting to play with Magnus, Fabi, and Hikaru also used to play. So it's one of the very strongest tournaments. So it was always good.
Does it excite you that there is a possibility to become a world champion here?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Obviously, it's a huge event, but it's pity that we have a less prize fund this year and a not ideal qualification cycle. I mean, the system, because it was done pretty quickly. I feel like it's a bit unfair, for many players. That's 6 players that got invited from Grand Slam Tour. They count the last points of the last slam, and but apart from that, I think everything is good. Field is very strong. I mean, anyone has a shot here, and it's great to be here, and I think it's going to be very entertaining and very exciting.
Fantastic, and you could very well become the world champion in next 3 days. Does that make you feel excited about this?
Yeah, but I didn't set any special goals for this tournament. Just want to have a good time, to get joy from the game. On paper, I'm an underdog because I have the lowest rating here. It's below 2700 actually. But okay, anything can happen, and if I'm in good form, like in Weissenhaus, maybe I have a shot, and we'll see.
And you said you want to just enjoy. Was this the same attitude you had during Weissenhaus, during the Weissenhaus event, or is it different here?
It's a little bit different because Weissenhaus is a special occasion for me. Every time, I bring my best, and I have always good results there. As I said many times, I had a dream to win this tournament, and it's kind of special tournament for me. I think it's a little bit different, but the attitude is same, and if things get my way, then I have a good chance.
I have to admit, it doesn't feel too different because we still have that elite event, and it's gonna be super tough. And of course, if I would manage to win it again, having the World Championship title on top of it is absolutely amazing. But still, the events have always been great, and I will certainly enjoy it again. Even if things don't go so well, just being here playing at the event is already, I'm really looking forward to that.
Are you happy with this development of from where freestyle, Grand Slams and all began to reaching here? While there is the World Championship title, the prize money has reduced a bit and so on. So how is your overall emotion about that?
I have to admit, I preferred the format with the longer time control. I felt that it was more true to the original spirit of the thought that we play freestyle, so there are less openings, but we give ourselves the time to be creative and try to figure things out and so on. But I fully understand that it's a tournament that also has to adapt to spectators and what they want to see, and maybe they need some more excitement. And of course, if long games, they are very interesting for chess players, but maybe for people who don't know too much about chess, it's rather boring. So I guess that also has to be taken into account. But from purely player perspective, the events in Weissenhaus first year in 24, the Go Challenge, and also in 25, they've been amazing, and Paris, of course, as well. And now, format changed a bit, so it means we have to adapt. Of course, I really still like the events, and it's also a new challenge, trying to get used to that and performing well in every format.
Well, I'm happy overall that they found an agreement, after some tension last year. For me, it doesn't change how I approach a tournament anyway. It's clear what the goal is, but to have it at the end, if whoever wins, definitely it's very meaningful for that person who wins. So I hope that I can actually win this one.
Does that make you?
Yeah, the prize money reducing, it's unfortunate, of course, but I would say still it would be more meaningful for me to win this one, even with lesser prize, than to win one of the previous ones. Although, of course, if you look at it objectively, it's the same tournament, same players for the most part. So it's not like it's a different difficulty, but that's also how things are. Sometimes, you know, you win the World Championship or you win the tournament, which is the same kind of level, but it's not the World Championship, and one is definitely a more historically significant achievement. That's just how sports are as well.
It's definitely an upgrade having the World Championship title. I think that means a lot and carries a lot of prestige. And I'm sure, yeah, to be a world champion in any chess format is a big deal. So I don't really care about the prize money. If I could have the choice of having a lot more prize money and no World Champion title, I would prefer this prestige.
You like in 3 days, a new world champion would be crowned. Does that really inspire you here?
Obviously, and it's incredibly short. One World Cup match lasts 3 days. And so I think it's far more efficient. I mean, chess tournaments should not take... I mean, Weissenhaus is the one example where it's sort of tradition, and you can tolerate the 3 weeks there, but I mean, other tournaments should not last, I mean, a month, like the World Cup. So this is certainly an improvement, and will be very interesting.